in the open position. So I'm going to move this all the way back to about here. And just check the inside to make sure this guy is also in the open position. Right there. So since this is open and that's open, I want to make sure that's in the open position also right over here. With it in the open position, we can now see if we can fit that thing together. Now that should just fit right in there, like that. Simple as that, actually. A lot of work just to get to something like that. So that basically opens it. That should now close it. And we're just checking the operation. Looks good. So just checking to see that it's still open. Yep. Close it. Push it back. Locked. Doesn't open anymore. Push it back. Works. So in the open position, that looks like basically that does it. I mean, that is the real repair. And now it's gonna be just a matter of putting this back the way it was, like that. Okay. Okay, so now what we're going to try to do is put these parts back together. Now this guy basically, when he goes in, is going to sit flush with the end over here. That'll put the screw in the right location. I'm not going to tie it down yet because the lip underneath here is where we have to hang the door to put it back where it belongs. So what I'm going to try to do here is on this lip, I don't know if you can see it, but there is a lip here. Alright, and I'm going to try to get that lip hung underneath this at the same time before we start bolting everything back down. So the trick here is going to be to get this in position without everything falling apart. Like that. And then get this lip like that. Like that. There. This has to come back a bit so the screw will line up with it. Just like that. And now we've got the door back on. Got the skin of the door back on. Nice thing about Saturns is that all of these panels and the other one and even the fenders will all come off pretty much the same way. So if you have to repair it, those panels I think go for like maybe $25, $30, $40. So they're pretty economical in terms of having to repair them if in fact you break it. So this thing is now locked. So we'll just, oh, sorry, it wasn't locked, it was just a matter of operating the handle. So now what I should be able to do without too much trouble is put back the the screw that holds that rubber piece. That's where it should be. Get that in there, and all the other bolts basically come into operation, come into play. Hopefully that is giving you a good view, or enough of a view. All we're going to do here now is put the bolts back on to secure the door. So there's the door, and let me see if I can just adjust this down a bit so you can see what I'm doing there. So we're going to change the bit. I'm going to put the T27 back in place. We're going to put the top screw back in place. Then we have to tighten it until we get them all back in. This one back in place. And now that we have all of them in, started and in, we can proceed to tighten them up. That's what it looks like. I'm missing one. Okay. There we go. I got it. Never really lost it. Just got to pick it up, put it into the final slot here. So put it in now. Now there is an order that these need to be tightened. Basically, we're going to start from the ones that are furthest to the edges, work towards the middle. And the bottom ones. We'll tighten up on these. That. And now we've got a good operation. One final step, which is to put the handle back. Let's open it, make sure it stays open for the moment. Now we'll take our pin and we'll take our handle. Right. And this time going from front to back. Just that in, like that. Like that. Now it operates. Now we're going to put this guy back in. Push that home. There, that holds it in place. Everything closes. Looks like it's in order, as they say. Lock it. Locks. Open it. Opens. And that's all there is to repairing the lock mechanism on a 97 Saturn SL.